Hello and welcome to our reflections for Tuesday, though I'm filming late on Monday morning. Following on from Liv's very helpful reflection on peace and tranquility and the need for rest and chance to think and ponder. I'm at a place that's named for that, and I wonder as I pan around whether you'll be able to spot where I am. It's about 7 miles walk from Lanchester. I wonder if you guessed. I'm at the ruins of Beaurepaire Priory. It's near the village of Bear Park, which is a place that I don't think I've ever been to before. It's I thought it would be wild and exotic with a name like that, but apparently the name's just a local corruption from Beaurepaire. And Beaurepaire means a good place for rest and relaxation and repose. It was a priory built by the Prior of Durham in the 1200s, I think it was, but had gone through some turbulent times, mainly as a result of invasions, which is perhaps appropriate. The day after Putin will have been putting forward his rather arrogant, belligerent, assertive views on the way in which he's right and everybody else is wrong. The way in which he's invaded Ukraine, and the Scots invaded this place on 2 different occasions at least. First of all in the 1300s, resulting in the Battle of Neville's Cross in 1346, and this was the site for the Scots troops when they were preparing for that battle, which they lost decisively. And after the priory was ruined as a result of the anger of the English army and the frustration of the Scots on that occasion, it was rebuilt by the villagers under the instruction of the prior. Until the 1640s, it was a place where monks from the diocese would come to rest and retreat and reinvigorate themselves for the work that was still to be theirs. But then in the 1640s, the Scots invaded once again, part of the Bishops' War, the Civil War in the 1640s. And again, it was left in ruins. I wonder what we make of everything that we see on the news at the moment. I wonder what we make of the instructions that we get that we should be people of peace in the midst of it all. We've got a wonderful reading set for today from 1 Corinthians chapter 8, which includes the verse, "Knowledge puffs up, but love builds up." It just seems to me to be such a powerful little phrase. In the wake of all that we find in the news, Putin asserting what he claims to be his knowledge of the true home of the Ukrainian people. And that's the trouble with knowledge. It's just partial. It's often to do with our opinion or our interests. That's why St. Paul, writing to the Christians in Corinth, was so adamant that that wasn't the key to it all. Our knowledge, he says in 1 Corinthians 13, is partial. But love lasts. It's eternal. He starts his letter to the Corinthians immersed as they are in Greek philosophy and wisdom and initiate secrets and goodness knows what else. And he says this message that we have is not to do with knowledge or power or things that the world thinks are important. Instead, it's about love. And those who are into knowledge won't understand it. And those who are into mysteries, well, they'll just not get it either. But we get it. I suppose the challenge is for us to live it out as we read the newspaper or as we see the BBC News or whatever it is. What do we in fact know? And what is the most important thing? We form our knowledge on the basis of what we're told so often, just as the people of Russia do, I suppose. But what lasts? What's it really all about? This is a place of peace and tranquility. I needed a rest after the long walk to get here. I need to walk home now. But of course, we're all on a journey, aren't we? God bless.